Pain is not the end of you. It is the beginning of the man you are destined to become through fire. Every wound you carry is not weakness. It is the raw material that forges unshakable strength. The pain you feel today is the chisel shaping your spirit into a weapon of unstoppable willpower. Weak men run from pain, but warriors embrace it, knowing it is the only path to true greatness. Pain is not your enemy. It is your most brutal teacher, forcing you to rise where others collapse. Every scar etched on your body is proof that pain tried to destroy you, but instead built you. Pain does not take from you. It gives you lessons, resilience, and strength that comfort never could. The man who endures pain becomes unbreakable, for no storm can defeat what has survived the fire. Pain strips away illusions, leaving only truth, and truth is the foundation of real freedom. The pain you feel builds you, carving discipline into your soul where excuses once ruled. Without pain, there is no progress. Without progress, there is no respect, no freedom, no legacy. Pain is not punishment. It is preparation for the battles only the strongest can dare to fight. The world does not respect comfort. It respects the scars of men who turned pain into fire. Pain humbles arrogance, silences excuses, and teaches strength to those willing to endure. Every cry, every struggle, every ounce of suffering is forging a future you cannot yet imagine. Pain is temporary, but the power it builds remains etched in your spirit for a lifetime. Weak men ask for relief. Strong men thank the pain for building them into something greater. Pain tests you, but it also blesses you, because it creates warriors who the world cannot ignore. The man who embraces pain rises above mediocrity, for his soul is carved in discipline and fire. Remember, the pain you feel builds you, and every scar is proof that you were forged to endure. The silent battle begins in the dark, when excuses whisper comfort and pain demands your surrender. No one sees these battles, yet they define whether pain breaks you or builds you into unshakable iron. Willpower is not forged in applause. It is born in the lonely hours where pain teaches resilience. The strongest victories are invisible, carved in silence, where discipline defeats excuses daily. Pain grows loud in solitude, but so does discipline, whispering strength into your weary soul. Every silent victory over pain lays a brick in the fortress of your unbreakable character. The undisciplined hide from pain in silence. Warriors confront it and emerge with fire in their eyes. Pain is the unseen opponent that shapes you when no one is there to witness your struggle. In silence, excuses die and discipline thrives, forging you into a man the world cannot bend. The man who wins against pain in solitude cannot be defeated when storms rage in public. Respect is earned not in noise, but in silence, where you prove pain cannot conquer your spirit. Remember, the silent battle decides everything, whether pain destroys you or builds you eternal. The truth about pain is simple. It never comes to destroy you, but to carve away weakness and build strength. Pain is the fire that strips illusions, burning away lies until only discipline and resilience remain. Excuses promise escape from pain, but they only chain you to regret that will haunt you forever. Every scar you carry is proof that pain did its work. It built you into someone unshakable. Pain is not endless. It fades, but the strength it leaves behind remains etched in your soul. Weak men curse pain as cruelty, but warriors thank it for the gift of unbreakable will. The truth is that pain is a mentor, harsh, brutal, but always honest in the lessons it teaches. Pain humbles arrogance and silences excuses, leaving only the fire of discipline within you. Every moment you endure pain is an investment in willpower that will pay back for a lifetime. Pain does not lie. It shows you exactly who you are when comfort has been stripped away. Respect is never earned through ease. It is forged through pain that refuses to let you quit. Remember, the truth about pain is this: the pain you feel builds you stronger than before. Discipline feels heavy, but its weight is lighter than the prison of regret built by avoiding pain. The pain you feel under discipline is not destruction. It is construction of freedom and strength. Excuses enslave you quietly, but discipline breaks those chains and leads you into true liberty. Every act of discipline transforms pain into bricks that build the fortress of lasting freedom. Pain teaches you that freedom does not come from ease, but from commanding yourself with will. Weak men obey impulses and call it freedom. Disciplined men master impulses and live truly free. Discipline turns pain into purpose, and purpose into the kind of freedom comfort cannot give. Freedom without discipline is chaos. Discipline through pain creates order, fire, and legacy. Each time you endure pain with discipline, you sharpen your willpower into a weapon unbreakable. The undisciplined chase comfort and lose freedom. The disciplined embrace pain and find it eternal. Pain under discipline is not a curse. It is the cost of becoming free from weakness forever. Remember, discipline equals freedom, and every pain endured is a step toward unshakable power. The warrior's path is carved through pain, each scar a reminder that suffering builds strength eternal. Excuses cannot follow a warrior, for the fire of his discipline burns them into dust along the road. The warrior does not run from pain. He walks into it, knowing it is the forge that builds his soul. His armor is discipline, his weapon is willpower, and his crown is the freedom earned through pain. Every dawn he rises to fight, not against the world outside, but against excuses within himself. Pain does not break the warrior. It shapes him into something the world cannot bend or silence. The warrior's victories are not gifts. They are scars endured and lessons learned in silence. His path is lonely, but the respect he commands is born from the pain he chose to endure. Excuses scream, but the warrior's willpower roars louder, silencing weakness with every step. Each battle with pain sharpens him, until even suffering bows to his unshakable resolve. The warrior is not admired because he avoids pain, but because he lets pain build him unbroken. Remember, the warrior's path is brutal, but only through pain do men rise into legends eternal. Pain is not the end of you. It is the fire that begins the construction of a man no weakness can destroy. Every scar on your body is not a mark of defeat, but proof that pain built you stronger than before. The world does not honor comfort. It honors the men who let pain forge them into unbreakable warriors. Excuses promise protection, but they only chain you tighter. Pain cuts those chains and sets you free. The pain you feel today will fade, but the strength it builds will echo in your soul for a lifetime. Weak men beg for relief, but warriors embrace pain, knowing it carves freedom out of their flesh. Pain silences excuses, humbles pride, and leaves only resilience. discipline, and unshakable willpower. Every act of endurance is proof that you chose greatness over comfort and fire over surrender. Pain teaches the lessons comfort hides, forging wisdom and strength the world cannot ignore. Share in the comments what pain has built in you, and let your scars inspire other warriors to rise. Subscribe now and join a brotherhood that turns pain into power and scars into symbols of freedom. Remember, the pain you feel builds you, and the man who embraces it becomes a legend unbroken.